opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now here's Mobley. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Marshall outside. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Gafford with a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Stolen by Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Here's Flag. Christie with a screen on Harden. Here's Flag. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Now here's Harden. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Shot clock at 2. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Flag. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Christie. It's good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Making it look so easy, the 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
Christie finds Gafford. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Outside Mitchell. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Here's Flag. And he converts the layup. Flag's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Marshall outside. There's a screen. Taken away. Outside Harden. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Up top, Marshall. Gafford against Allen. Intercepted. To the inside. Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Over Christie. Harden missing again.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Outside Christie. Pass to Flag. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Flag's got 6.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Christie against Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Harden missing again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Washington. Still without a bucket. And the 3 off target. And here's Mobley. On the wing, Wade. He's guarded by Washington. Mitchell against Christie. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Flag, checked by Mitchell. A little mid-range shot is up, and it's Flag missing. The Cavs trailing. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. Gafford grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Washington. Give him 8 points now.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The 4th spot held by Cleveland.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Mavericks on D. Back to Harden. Six to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. The 3. Christie with a rebound. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Marshall. 3-pointer. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And it's Flag missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Now here's Christie. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Inside, Gafford. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the contest. Merrill, he's checked in for Jared Allen.
First personal, first team foul. At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford, shooting 1.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Outside Harden. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Christie. The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
You gotta chase Mitchell off that line, or else, oh, this man will torch you.
Outside Christie. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. Washington outside. Here's Marshall. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Merrill passes to Mobley. Outside Harden. Shoots from the line. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
Now here's Washington. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Harden. Gafford against Mobley. Back to Merrill. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Cleveland?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Mavericks. Nembhard comes in for Christie. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tomlin comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The Mavericks trailing. Marshall outside. Three-pointer is up. Middleton drains the triple.
And Middleton has so much confidence in his jump shot, especially from the three-point line.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he's going for the oop here. Here's Flag, defended by Harden. Now Middleton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Middleton. Granted, recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen, and it's Schroeder in for Harden.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. Merrill outside, fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Merrill. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Tyson. Bryant a screen on Thompson. Here's Tyson. No good. Unable to win this run.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Nembhard for 3. Tomlin pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Tyson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Dallas shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Thompson. Fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Tyson, 1 shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter play. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Tomlin in at the 4-man position. Here's Tomlin. No made baskets yet. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Nembhard against Allen. Oh, rejected by Allen.
You gotta love that. Allen is a paint protector who will challenge anyone who comes his way.
Thompson against Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Dallas. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Tomlin. Middleton covering. Here's Tomlin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Schroeder. Tipped. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Bagley. Kicks it out to Middleton. The 3 ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Schroeder, 15 in his last outing. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Bagley, Nembhard finds Middleton. From the left block, and the jumper falls for him. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Flag comes in for Thompson. And Max Christie subbed in for Williams. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Flag. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Now here's Allen. He has 6. Here's Merrill. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Allen. Pass to Tyson. And here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Nembhard. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16, Schroeder can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Schroeder with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Pass to Wade. Back to Schroeder from outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
They set the pick. Washington inside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Allen outside. Pass to Wade. To the paint. Here's Tyson. Uses the glass on the layup. Tyson's got 7 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Flag. The 3 from Washington. Gets the 3-ball to go. Washington's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Gafford's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here too. Harden's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Merrill outside. Here's Wade. Still no points. A shot by Merrill, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Washington passes to Nembhard. Gafford the screen. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Pass to Washington. The steal. Throws it up high. Stolen by Gafford. And here's Nembhard. Here's Flagg. Back to Nembhard. Puts up a three. On target from range. Nembhard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Flagg after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Three-pointer. And James Harden pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 5. Allen, the pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. 7 points in the game. Five to shoot. The three. And Cleveland another three.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh yeah, that's going to be the result.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It went down to the wire. And as flat as they were, they showed a lot of character in gutting it out for the win.
Checked in for Nembhard. Cleveland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in for Jared Allen. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Here's Tomlin. No points yet. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Flagg. Christie with a screen on Harden. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Washington powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Tyson, coming off a 22-point game against Detroit. Fires the three. Christie with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Washington with the basket on the assist by Christie. And now it's a 10-point Dallas lead. Cleveland has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Outside Harden. Will it go? Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Washington outside. Gafford the screen. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. You take a look at the Mavericks, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Tomlin, and Evan Mobley subbed in for Tyson. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Clock at 4. Shoots over Harden. And again, it's Dallas. The Cavaliers trail by 9. From behind the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And now's a good time to look at the league leaders in field goal shooting. The real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th, Jarrett Allen.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
On the wing, Harden. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Down low. And Harden with the slam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Marshall outside. Pass to Flag. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. 1:27 left in the half. Now here's Harden. Here's Wade. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Marshall. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Flag outside. He buries it from 3. Flag's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So it'll be Jarrett Allen shooting. Daniel Gafford picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What you love about Jarrett Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
Here's Flag, coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Harden. Pass to Wade. From the arc. He's off on that one. And so that's the end of the first plus on top. Up 8. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not let them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not let them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, was Kenny.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Cavaliers.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Flag. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Cavaliers trail by 11. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5, and there's a pick. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gafford with a screen on Mobley. The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. BA, back to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. So it's the Mavericks now, after Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Allen's got 11.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
Washington outside. And he lays it up and in. 11 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley up top. He's guarded by Washington. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Christie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Back to Christie. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Christie's shot is off. Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Christie. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Here's Flag. Gafford with a screen on Harden. And here's Flag outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Harden. Wade, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell from behind the arc. Rebounded by Marshall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Flag. 20 points for him. Gafford with a screen on Harden. And here's Flag outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Here's Wade. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds in the game. Washington against Harden. Now Marshall. Outside Christie. Pass to Flag. Fires it from 18. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here's Marshall. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. For the tie. And the layup is good. And that makes it a tie ball game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, and one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. While we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. Cooper Flag, number 1.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points, but he's been in a league of his own.
Here's Flag. 20 points for him. Marshall outside. On the wing, Christie. Back to Marshall. Outside Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. The 3 from Mitchell. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Well, the Mavericks shooting the rock at 58%. Now here's Christie. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Wade. For the lead. Buries it from 3. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Your junior defense room.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. And Cleveland with a change here too. Tyson, he's checked in for Wade. Out to the wing. Outside Christie. Pass to Marshall to win the drought. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Now here's Marshall. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Washington. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Marshall outside. To Nembhard. Shoots over Harden. Nembhard. Good. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Harden. Here's Dyson. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
Now here's Marshall. Washington passes to Christie. Now Nembhard. Washington a screen from outside the arc. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. To the left side wing. Here's Tyson. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks shooting 55% for the game so far. Nembhard, the pass to Gafford. Here's Washington. Outside Christie. Clock at 6. Launches it. They get it back. Nembhard outside. Gafford the screen. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harden against Nembhard. points now.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on, adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now Nembhard. Give him 8 points now. Outside Christie. Pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Mobley. The three from Washington. He can't hit that time.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Harden against Nembhard. Harden, the pass to Mobley. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, he's skinny, but showing some grown man strength there. Evan Mobley knows how to fight through contact.
Washington outside. Pass to Christie. And here's Nembhard. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range. Nembhard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Gafford. Middleton comes in for Washington. Flaggs checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Cleveland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in for Mobley. Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. Back to Merrill. Pass to Tyson. Goes up from the top of the key. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Now here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And that one good. Middleton's got 12 points.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now Merrill. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Now Nembhard. Thompson fires from way outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Schroeder with it. He's got 5. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Bagley.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Flag. Soft touch off the glass. Flag's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. The Mavericks leading. Bagley down low. Middleton finds him hard. Pulls it. Cavaliers with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
What's up?
That's good from Harden. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Harden. Here's Merrill. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
3.
And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Middleton. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Nembhard. Back to Wade. Pass to Tyson. Outside Harden. Fires the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Now here's Merrill, defended by Thompson. Harden against Nembhard. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Wade.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Gafford against Nance. Pass to Wade. Outside Harden. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Dallas shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Nembhard outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Merrill outside. Pass to Wade. Now here's Harden. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. Middleton passes to Nembhard. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Gafford. Nembhard outside to take the lead. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Gafford. Now Middleton. Nembhard outside. Gafford with a screen on Harden. Over to the wing. And here's Flagg outside. Counted from distance. Flagg's got 25 points in the game. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Taking control of the tempo. Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Wade, the pass to Harden. Takes a 13-footer. Again, Cleveland scores.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Nembhard outside. And here's Thompson for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
3-pointer Harden. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Wade. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Nance the screen. Lets it go from deep. Tyson with the bucket. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Gafford passes to Thompson. Middleton outside. And he gets the bucket. Middleton's gotten 4 this quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Woo, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
Now Nembhard. Thompson outside. Misses the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Tyson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Middleton. Marshall comes in for Nembhard. And Max Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Christie. Has to flag. Washington, a screen on Harden. Here's flag. Defended by Harden. 6 to shoot. Christie passes to Washington. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside Christie. Shot to stop the run. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Christie.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Harden. Gafford with the block. And they get it back. Here's Tyson, guarded by Marshall. Here's Tyson. And another basket for Cleveland. Here's flag. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mobley. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's flag. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now Harden. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball is down.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Checked in for Cleveland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's flag. Now Gafford. Outside Christie. Here's flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, no good again that time. And here's Mitchell. Outside Harden. The release. Oh, the shot is off. Mavericks trail by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Going to work in the low block.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Mobley. He launches. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Washington up top, covered by Mobley. He got it! And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. A minute 22 left to play in the 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. The Mavericks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Now Gafford. Now here's Washington. Shot clock at 6. flag outside. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jarrett Allen.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
35 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Now Harden. From downtown. Oh, it's off. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Musa Cisse. 1 shot.
So the Cavaliers take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jarrett Allen.